Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Zardrambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today I've got some information that is relevant to both the JP and the global side of the game with the Gohan Goku Goten Day campaign Part 1 currently ongoing on both sides of Dokkan Battle. Upon your first login, you should have received 3 Book of War Sun Family, which is a currency that can be used in the Baba's shop to purchase 3 characters from a list of characters. So I've had some questions from some people asking which units are the best units and which units they should buy. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a tier listing and tell you what, in my opinion, which units should be on the top of your list as far as which ones you should pick up, and there'll also be some other factors that should be taken into account as well. So we'll talk about all that here in a minute. But first, as always, I want to let you guys know I do have a Discord chat. Jump down to my description below. I've got a link to the Discord chat. Join the Discord chat. Got an awesome community of people over there playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends. Always willing to help out or just discuss any of that game content. I also have a fan art channel over there where I'll be trying to pull from to feature some fan art in the future on my YouTube videos once I get everything set up. Have some pretty cool drawings people have been dropping over there, so go check that out. And then also I have a giveaway channel where I will be doing more giveaways in the future. So definitely a lot of exciting stuff going on over there on the Discord chats. We look forward to seeing you over there. And then also subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date on more content in the future and support the channel. Drop a like today on the video if I provide you any useful information. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, go ahead and drop that down in the comments section below. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. We'll hop over to the Dokkan Wiki here where we can see the list of units that are available to pick from. So you have 7 units and then the Elder Kai. So if you want to count the Elder Kai, you have 8 units to pick from, and you can see on the right side of the unit how many times you can buy them. So of course each of them only cost 1, and you have 3 of those Book of War Sun Family tickets, if you want to call them that. You have 3 total, so you can buy 3 different units, or you can buy the Strength Goku, AGL Gohan, and the Strength Goten, the top 3 units here on the list. You can buy 3 of them, and then everybody else besides the Elder Kai, you can buy everyone else one time only. So we'll discuss my tier listing here. If you look on the right side of the screen, I'll bring this up. Those are the first 3 units I think you should be going for, the second 3 units you should be going for, and the third unit you should be going for. And then the Elder Kai is at the bottom of the screen because that is all a case-by-case basis. It's never a bad idea to pick up Elder Kais, but if you don't have... So basically, if you don't have all of these units, at least one copy of all of these units, I definitely recommend, at least for collection purposes, in my opinion, you should pick one up of each of these units at least. So if you're missing any of these guys, pick up one copy of them. That's because, Dokkan Battlefield and events with certain boost categories and stuff, you never know when you're going to need some of these units. But the top 3 units are definitely my top recommendation. So something you need to take into account here is, of course, if you have some of these guys rainbowed out, you're not going to need extra copies. If you want to feed them into super attacks, if you don't have some super attacks, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, the top 3 units are the best 3 units in my opinion, and we'll talk about why here in a minute. So that's the Fizz Super Saiyan Goku, the Strength Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and the Strength Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then the second 3 units that are on the tier listing, if you will, are the 3, the Goku, the Goten, and the Gohan that are doing the family Kamehameha. Not too bad of units there. And then the what I believe to be the least important unit is the Fizz Ultimate Gohan. Not to say he's necessarily a bad unit, but there are more useful Ultimate Gohans to throw on some teams out there. So we'll talk about why all of these units are in the positions they're at by doing a quick unit breakdown. By the way, all of these units have Extreme Z Awakenings. So we're going to be talking about their final Extreme Z Awakened stats when we're taking into account which units are better than the others. So number 1, and what I believe to be the best unit on the list, is going to be the Fizz Super Saiyan Goku. When he's Extreme Z Awakened, I'll just kind of do a brief discussion here. He has some good stuff, but the biggest thing is in his super attack and his passive. So his super attack has a great chance of stunning the enemy, which is a 70% chance of stunning the enemy. And then if you look in his passive, especially if you can get this guy with paths unlocked, it becomes really useful doing hidden potential investment on this guy. So his passive skill, he has a high chance, which is a 50% chance of performing a critical hit when his HP is 50% or more, and then he has a great chance, which is a 70% chance of performing a critical hit when his HP is 49% or less. So he already has crits built into his passive. So if you can get hidden potential paths unlocked on him and put some additional attacks into him, you already have chances of getting crits as well as additional attacks. So it's really good there. And then each of his attacks, of course, has a 70% chance of stunning the enemy. So he stuns and he crits without having any hidden potential. So again, if you don't have this guy rainbowed out, I strongly recommend at least putting some paths, at least the bottom right, top left paths into this guy, because he's just a really good unit. And his categories are amazing categories, being Pure Saiyans, Movie Heroes, Goku's Family, and Super Saiyans. If you've seen some of my videos in the past, do not sleep on this guy. Get him awakened, get him Extreme Z awakened, and he will be a valuable commodity to any team that he fits in. So, second unit on my list is going to be the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, because the biggest thing here is his leader skill is a Kamehameha category, Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 100%. So if you're doing stuff like Dokkan Battlefield where you need a secondary leader skill, for, let's say you have the LR AGL Gohan, you can make a real, and Kamehameha category is an amazing category. So if you have the LR AGL Gohan, you can use him as a primary lead and this Strength Gohan as a secondary lead and have a really good boost to a Kamehameha team for things like Dokkan Battlefield. Now, if you don't have the LR AGL Gohan, a Ki plus 3 and a 100% HP attack and defense boost for a Kamehameha team is still really valuable to take the place of that LR Gohan. And then in his passive skill, if you throw him on a team with a Super Saiyan Goku, he has an additional attack plus 59% when he's doing a super attack, and then he always gets Ki plus 3 attack and defense plus 77% regardless. So if you get this guy with some hidden potential paths unlocked, or get him all the way rainbowed out, he is very useful on a Kamehameha team, and he can start hitting like a truck. So a really good unit there. An older unit, but that Extreme Z Awakening brought him back to definitely be useful. So my third unit on the list is going to be the Super Saiyan 3 Strength Goku with his Extreme Z Awakening. Leader skill's not anything to be too concerned about. He will lower defense with his super attack, which is really nice. His passive skill, basically, long story short, he is going to be hitting harder the more health he has. So attack plus 80% when he's 30% or above, and he gets an additional 30% when he's 50% above, and an additional 30% when he's 80% or above HP. So basically, when he's at 80% or above HP, he's going to be doing, let's see here. So attack plus 30, attack plus 60, and attack plus 80. So what? That's 140% boost to his attack when he is at HP 80% or above. And then as your health goes down, then he won't be hitting quite as hard, but he always has a defense plus 40% boost as well. I do have this guy rainbowed out, and he does work fairly well on a Super Saiyan's team. The AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, when he's Extreme Z Awakened, in my opinion, is better, but if you're doing, Dokkan Battlefield and stuff like that, or if you don't have the AGL Goku, then this guy's a really good unit as well. So let's go ahead and move on to the second tier, which is going to be starting with the Family Kamehameha Goku here, which after he gets his Extreme Z Awakening, he's got a leader skill, AGL Int Strength type, Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 70%, which is okay, nothing too crazy. He raises allies' attack by 25% for one turn when he super attacks, and then his passive skill, Ki plus 3 attack and defense plus 80% when his HP is 30% above, and then he disables Rampage, which is basically just during Broly Dokkan events and Broly story events and stuff like that. Sometimes he'll have Rampage where he attacks all of your units. But this Goku disables that. Nothing really more to talk about there. Not too bad. Same with the Goten. The Goten is he has a leader skill, kind of a nuking leader skill, attack and defense plus 15% per key sphere obtained. He does change Fizz key spheres into rainbow key spheres and gets attack and defense plus 70%, and then he disables rampage as well. Again, not really much to talk about there. These 3 units in the second tier do work really well on a team together. For, you know, if you're using like a Goku's family team and you don't have anybody else, these guys aren't bad. There are a lot of better Goku's family units, but again, these guys, if you don't have anybody else, they're not too bad. So the AGL Teen Gohan, once he gets his Extreme Z Awakening, he's going to raise attack with his super attack for only 1 turn, and then his passive skill is going to give him an attack plus 90%, defense plus 40% when he's performing super attack, and again, he disables rampage. So very situational. I feel like all 3 of these units are mostly situational for the Broly event, but again, they can fit on some teams in decent spots. So take that how you will, but the final unit, which isn't a bad unit again, and if some of you may think that he deserves a spot higher on the tier listing, it's going to be the Fizz Ultimate Gohan. When he gets his Extreme Z Awakening, leader skill is nothing too crazy, but he will raise his attack for 6 turns, and then his passive skill is Ki plus 3, attack plus 100%, defense plus 1, 20% when HP is 80% or above, defense plus 40%, and performs a critical hit once only when he goes below 79% HP. The only reason I put this guy towards the bottom of the list is, like I said earlier, there are other Ultimate Gohans that are much better than him, and most of you probably have those Ultimate Gohans. So that's why I say that this guy, if you already have a copy of him, you're probably... I mean, I have multiple copies of him, and I don't, as far as like, I have multiple Pats in his hidden potential, and I don't really use him all that often, because, you know, like I say, you can only, unless you're doing Dokkan Battlefield, you can only have 1 Ultimate Gohan on your team. So take that how you will. He is a decent unit, not to say that he's bad, but I think that if you've already got 1 copy of him, I don't recommend going in and buying any more of him. So, and then of course, on the right side of the screen again, you can see the Elder Kai is just kind of hanging out by himself outside of the tier listing, because, you know, everybody could always use an Elder Kai here or there. If you have all of these units already, you don't, you know, you have some of them rainbowed, you don't really want any of them, and you just want to do some super attack leveling for some of your better units, the Elder Kai is always there. And again, you can buy 3 of those, so not bad. Definitely don't let these tickets, if you want to call them that, don't let these tickets go to waste, because there are some good units on this in this pool of units you can pick from, and at the end of the day, you've got at least three super attacks that you could be leveling up if you choose to go with the Elder Kais. But yeah, again, like I said, there's just a quick video today. Hopefully I provided you guys some useful information. Again, this is all opinion based, and those are the units that I think are what you should be focusing on in order of importance when you're going to spend these Book of War Sun family tickets. So drop comments down below and let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions or if you disagree with me, drop a comment down below and let's have a discussion about it. But anyway, again, drop down the link below, join the Discord chat. Again, we're looking forward to seeing you over there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and drop a like on the video if I gave you any useful information today. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking it out today, and we'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.